Hi, if you're new here, I'm Emily. Stick around for shopping, home renovations, reviews and vlogs. And if you're a returning viewer, welcome back. So today we're tackling this, the garden. So the plan is to transform some of the spaces because this garden is so big and there's so much work to be done. We're going to focus on two key areas, one which is in some desperate need of some TLC and another which hopefully will give us a calm, peaceful oasis where we can enjoy being out here in the garden. We'll be transforming the shed. It's been neglected for way too long, but with a little love, I'm hoping to bring it back to life. But first up is this area here. It's in the corner. I'm hoping to create a space where we can relax and enjoy having a chat around the corner. Of course, things don't always go to plan, so let's see how the shed holds up, and if all else fails, maybe some retail therapy will help me figure it out. We're going to start off in the corner opposite the conservatory. So this is what the space looked like before. When we moved in, we just popped all the plants in this area and we've slowly started to move them out and position them in the garden. But as you can see, we still have quite a few pots here. So to begin, we're just going to clear the space completely out and de-weed. That way we can actually get to the fence panels, which is, always a bonus when you want to paint them. Now, my first tip is to check out Wood Finishes Direct website. I'll pop a link in the description box below. They've kindly gifted the paint. So I've gone for pale jasmine, but their website's really easy to use and they have a lot of paint options available. So I went for the Cuprinol pale jasmine for the fence panels. Also have paint for the shed as well, which I'll show you later in this video because the shed also gets a complete makeover. Now I'm planting flowers in these pots. These are from Amazon. Again, I'll link them down below. They're really good because they have little hooks on them so you can pop them on trellis. Can be a little bit fiddly in places, as you can see here, but it just gives it a splash of colour and brightens the space up. Look at the transformation already. What a difference some paint makes. Just feels so much brighter. I had some help with moving the water fountain, and when I say I had some help moving the water fountain, what I mean by that is I directed as the water fountain was moved. It's very heavy. I'm just brushing the floor here and I'm going to jet wash it, which I probably should have done before I painted the fence, but there we go, you live and learn. I just touched the fence up afterwards, so it's fine. But the jet washer was incredible, it makes such a difference. I'll show you anyway. This is a Karcher jet washer and it comes with lots of different attachments and different settings. As soon as I put it on the hard surfaces setting, it made such a difference. Look at that, you can tell already. So we removed some patio slabs and look, we found some little newts. We're going to pop the patio slab back down and decided not to until they've moved on or found a different home. So here's the patio, loving the plants up here. Here's an update so far. Obviously the fence has been painted. We have moved the water fountain, the royal we, didn't help with this one. Cleaned the patio as well. Really pleased with how that turned out. So that was a lot of work, but it's looking a lot better. And we've got some plants going on. So loving these plants here. So hopefully we'll have a space which is a nice, calm oasis. Oh, so relaxed. Apart from the noise, someone's cutting the hedge. I just need a cup of tea in my hand now. And some plants. I need some more plants going on. Okay, let's get back to it. Time for dinner break before we do some planting. enough piece of pot. This way we'll be able to make a full one, a whole pot out of lots of different kinds of pots. It's going to go there eventually. It is 9:50. I'm going to show you the grand reveal. You may have already seen this on my Instagram, but if not, here we go. So I'm going to be over there reading my book and having a nice cup of tea tomorrow, because I think I deserve a little bit of a break now. That soil was so hard to dig out. It wasn't too bad this side because obviously I jet washed yesterday, but over in that corner it was a little bit tricky. And then eventually we'll put some more plants here as well. I think I did it in a little bit of a backwards order, so next time I would definitely do this section, then jet wash, and then paint the fence. But I'm really pleased with how that turned out. Next up we have the shed transformation, so keep watching because there's more garden makeover coming up. We're just outside the Nook store in Stamford. We're going to have a look to see if there's anything for the garden. They have some nice ornaments in here. Ended up buying the Birdman tree feeder because he reminds me of Lord of the Rings. An absolute must. Oh, cute. Peter Rabbit. Was tempted by the Peter Rabbit. They have lots of cute little things in here. So I have a mini garden update. So I don't know if you remember what it looked like before. Oh my goodness, so bright, so bright. I'm gonna have to find a clip to insert to show you, but we took some of the bushes out along the edge of the path and it looks so much bigger now. Look at this. But I'm loving that these are gone, and then we're going to clear this out and put some flowers down here as well. Okay, so now we're on to the shed transformation. This is the before. Definitely needs some TLC. Stumbling out of bed and I still got you in my head from all those pretty words you said. It's like I'm wasted. Every time I see your face, I'm losing track of time and space. I don't know where I am. It's like I'm wasted. And I won't waste it. And I promise that I will stand by you forever. I can't get you out of my mind. I will follow you wherever. And I won't waste this. So we just cleared up around the shed, got all of the sticks and leaves and soil out of the guttering and cleared up some of the soil around here. Now I've got some paint left over from the fence, so I'm going to paint around the top first. Now, cause I don't want to slow this down. My heart is screaming out your name. I'm wasted on. Not sure if you can tell, but painted the trim and now it's raining. Of course it is. So I'm going to go have a tea break and hopefully it doesn't rain too much so we can come back out. Yep, now it's definitely rain. Oh dear. Stopped and it's dried out. So we get painting. We're going for muted clay. So cuprinol muted clay. Which can look a little bit like this, but we'll see. Okay, looking good so far. My makeshift stirrer is a stick. I stick man, beware of the paint. Don't know where I'm going to put this now. I'll just lay it
here. Here we are right underneath the stars, so let's get a little reckless. You make me breathless, and I won't waste it.
And here we have the wild Emily in her natural habitat.
Everyone knows this is not my natural habitat. That would be in a shop somewhere. That's for real.
Here we have a wild Emily in her unnatural habitat. Don't know whose voice I'm doing, sorry.
No disrespect to David Attenborough.
I know, it sounded more like Professor Tawney, Professor from Harry Potter.
I really did.
And I promise that I will stand by you forever. I can't get you out of my mind. I will follow you wherever, and I won't waste this. I'll follow you, yeah. Yeah, I won't waste this, 'cause no one makes me feel like you do. You make me breathless. Yeah, no one makes me feel like you do. I promise that I will stand by you forever, and I won't waste it.
This is the progress so far, but we've just nipped out. Got some more materials. It's turned into a little bit of a bigger job than initially thought. So we've gone from, we'll just paint the shed, to we'll paint the shed and we'll change the guttering and we'll change the roof and the felt is off. So essentially what has gone from a quick paint of the shed, 1 day job, has turned into a 2-day job, if not slightly longer. The roof needs refelting. A bit of wood fell down inside the shed as well. So we're going to go out. Let's go to HomeSense and see if they've got any cute plant pots or other decorations for the shed, and then we'll come back and tackle that later. You know, you have one of those days or weekends where it's just not going to plan and it's 1 step forward, 2 steps back. It's like that. Sometimes it's best just to completely avoid the situation and come back to it. So that's where we're at. That's where I'm at. We're now in TK Maxx because they didn't have anything in Home Sense, but look, £17 for a cowboy boot or western boot. These are nice, aren't they? I like the design around the edge. £5.99. See, this is better. They've got lots of pots over here. So back from Home Sense and TK Maxx, managed to get some nice terracotta pots, and they were £4 each. Got that one and this one. And after some retail therapy, I'm feeling much better about the whole situation. I'm going to go and do some more painting. That was easy for me to say. And now I'm going to go and do some more painting. Let's go.
I promise that I will stand by you forever, and I won't waste this. I'll follow you, yeah. I'll follow you, yeah.
Look, new roof, as if by magic. Go to Home Sense and TK Maxx, come back, and the roof is fixed. So we've also taken the wood that was on here off because don't need that anymore, and we've put some trellis up, which I'll show you a little bit better in a moment, because I'm going to paint just where we took the roof off, where we took the wood off. So we had a clematis that ran up the shed, and it was kind of like attached by the wood. But now, anyway, like it had like a plastic wall. I don't know what I'm saying. Do you know what I'm trying to say? I'm trying to say like had plastic trellis. There we go. Had plastic trellis, and we've got wooden trellis, so it looks better. Looking so much better. I'm now going to paint the trim. So definitely getting there. Take 2 painting the trim.
I will stand by you forever, and I won't waste this. I'll follow you, yeah.
I just dropped the paintbrush in the painting. Look. Oops. So now I've got to fish it out. Oh dear. All is good. Look on my nose as well. Oh my goodness. It's gonna be like that, hey? So much easier when I use the fork to dig that out and then scoop it out. I'm going to plant some flowers in there in a moment and then call it a night, because it's actually darker than it looks on my camera at the moment. Oh, it's looking good already. Still got some more to put in along here. So I'm going to tidy up the grass area around here. I've got the edge cutter out and I'm just going to like sort the grass out so it's a lot nicer. Look how much difference the edge cutter makes. Looks so much neater now. And I'm just going to plant some more plants near the shed. Suddenly it was dark. I think we'll pick this up tomorrow. Good night. Okay, the shed is now complete. So I've changed the door handle and I've put the clematis up the trellis, which looks so much better. Now it's wooden. Are you ready to see the transformation? It looks so different. It's crazy what a coat of paint can do. New roof. Just a little bit of TLC has really brought this shed back to life. I'm so pleased. So obviously we changed the door handle, painted, changed the roof, the guttering. Had nice copper guttering, but it was, yes, it definitely seen better days. So we've got the plastic guttering. We've popped some plants in here as well, cleaned the windows, put wooden trellis rather than plastic trellis, got a few more plants, even painted this plant pot with some leftover paint, which was looking very old. So it's just given it a new lease of life. It looks so much different. Oh my goodness. I am so pleased with both spaces. So we now have a corner where we can sit and have a cup of tea, have a nice, relax, have a chat. And I'm looking at it now, I'm just so pleased with how that turned out. And then this area over here, it just really brightens up the space back here, having painted the shed and having the plants here as well. Feels so nice. Obviously we've got so much work to do on the house, but coming out in the garden, being that it's summertime and having two spaces which are like our spaces now. There's a very big garden, there's lots of work to do here, but I think that's what we're going to do moving forward, is just work on a space at a time, and then we still have an area where we can, relax or grow things in the greenhouse. So let me know in the comments below if you have any spaces you've transformed this summer, and thank you so much for watching. You can click here to watch the next video, or down here for a home renovation playlist. I've got lots of renovation videos. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.